right, ready? Let's put it in gear. Is your foot on the...
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, good. Good.
Father and son activity.
Yes, nice and smooth. Good, just like that. Yeah, that's all right. You're doing fine. Much better than last time.
Oh yeah, Lewis has been helping me.
Has he? Good. Good. Okay.
He's driving with
Turn
a
into good.
teenager.
Stop talking. You know what
I think
you're
he's
doing.
realizing that he's not as present in his son's life as he wished he could be.
Oh, are you using both feet?
Yeah.
No, wait. No, Walt, you can't do that. You can't use one foot on each pedal.
Why not?
Because you can't. Stop, Walt, okay? Stop, please.
But he's not.
Dad, this is way easier.
Come on, there's the easy way and then there's the right way, right? So let's just try it again. Right foot only.
Who are you telling that to, Walter?
All right, we have a turn coming up here, so prepare. Apply the brake. Prepare, Walt, for the brakes. The brake.
I'm braking!
Wait, you're using both feet again.
It's not stopping!
No, that's the gas. Use the brake. The brake. Okay. That's one way to stop.
I told you.
Lynn.
Don't do this. Don't do this. I feel like he's not trying to understand how his son wants to do things, how his son sees things, or how hard it is for him. With Walter, it's always like...
But I do believe that he always tried to do that. I mean, when, Flynn is having problems, or he tried to do exercise to surpass his cerebral palsy. But when it's about his cancer, he said, you're ready to give it up.
Hands up, asshole!
Yo!
So help me, I will spread you.
No, alright, it's me, okay? It's Jesse. Alright?
$750 for the repair. Make it a grand count in the toilet. Plus the $500 you already owe me, and you're good to drive on out here to someplace far away. Upwind.
Okay, here's the thing. I can't pay you today, but I can pay you this week, alright?
I thought your word was your bond.
No, it totally is. Definitely, I just don't have the money at this particular moment. But I will. Soon.
Here's my counteroffer. I kick you out. I take payment from your inventory. I know a guy that'll pay premium for this kind of crap.
God, I really need a break here. Okay? Clovis, come on.
No. At least he tries to raise up. But you need to find another
I
way.
don't know, there's a bunch of stuff in there. There's, I don't know what banged on it. It sounds pretty full to me.
Oh!
It's still his RV.
Shit, how much?
The guy was about to sell his
The barrel.
so
The barrel!
That's
Mettez
it.
le mille. Okay!
I mean, it's not like he doesn't have the money. It's just he doesn't have it on him.
Yeah, but no, he doesn't have it.
Yeah,
He doesn't
Walter
have
has it.
Walter have his money.
Yeah, but because of what they did with Tuco, Jesse lost his share. And I mean, Jesse doesn't have to be the only one paying for the RV being repaired. That's their
Why
RV.
did he bring the money in his... he had the money in his car?
Yeah.
Why? That's what I mean. He was careless.
I mean, he didn't plan on working with Tuco either.
I wanted to apologize.
That's a good start.
Desire for privacy, my emotional unavailability. Having cancer doesn't excuse all that. And I just want to make sure that we don't lose contact.
I agree. Is that it?
going out all day and refusing to tell me where? I mean, you are obviously angry with me about something, so let's talk about it. I feel like you're upset with me because you think that I'm up to something.
Because you are.
I have no idea, Skylar. What, that I'm having an affair? Is that it? Is that what you think? Is that why you asked me about some other phone? Because you think that I'm being unfaithful? I'm not having an affair, okay?
It was my
What do I
first.
do to prove that to you?
The first
Swear
idea
on
that
oath?
comes up from.
Okay, my right hand to God, I'm not having an affair.
I heard you all. You're not having an affair. Congratulations.
No, you know what? Congratulations to you, Skylar. Great job. I mean, what is this? What do I have to do? I'm trying to talk to you, and you just sit.
Don't talk, Walt. Shut up and say something that isn't complete bullshit. You have to tell me what's really going on right now. Today. No more excuses. You don't want to lose contact with me, Walt? Good. Then tell me. Now.
Tell you what. Skylar.
Tabarnak!
What do you want me to tell you? I don't know.
Oh, come on! Father! Father!
Here, Skylar, do you know what I've done for this family?
She doesn't. You don't tell her.
Hi, Mr. Walter!
Mr. White.
I'm really sorry, okay?
What is wrong with you? Why are you blue?
Long story, let's just say it starts with my parents being greedy, kleptomaniac, douchebag.
You
No.
actually, this is stupid. I mean, what the hell is wrong with you? I'm really asking.
Nothing. I'm sorry.
What if Skylar had seen you? What was the plan then, genius? Huh?
I don't know.
You don't know. You know why you don't know? Because you don't think. That's why. You don't think. You never figured out how to think.
Oh, of
I
course.
said I was sorry. I just need my half of the money and I will go.
Your half. Why should I be penalized because of your sloppiness?
Look, that is completely uncool, all right? We agreed. 50-50 partners.
Partners in what? Because I'm the producer, right? I cook. But from what I can tell, you are just a drug addict. You are a pathetic junkie. Too
Oh,
stupid
damn.
to understand and follow simple rudimentary instructions. Too stupid to
It's too much.
I know.
Both of them are in stress. What? Ah!
And that shot is so cool. Looking down on them. Down.
Ah, yeah.
They're at the lowest point.
What you do when you get down? Get back up.
You have to.
It's missing some money?
No, it's just that it's not even, but he keeps the bigger half. He's helping, but he's always gonna be in it for himself and the family.
For his family.
Yeah.
But closing the door to Jesse just made the problem go even more greater.
Yep.
They should have talked to each other. Communication, guys! Oh. Pardon?
She's pregnant.
Are you...
so-
I know, but...
She's not saying anything, but she's judging her from afar. Pregnant woman should not smoke. We know why she's doing it. She's so full of stress. She's shaking and everything.
So that's it.
Do you understand why it's one of my favorite
So,
episodes?
so that's it.
For now, yeah.
I would have taken another hour. Ah, damn.
It was
Okay.
good, right?
So this episode, we saw Walter go down, we saw Jesse go down, and
Yeah.
not tempting each other until the end.
Yeah.
Like I said, I saw Walter not helping Jesse. Jesse won't telling his problem to Walter because he don't care, and it just made the problems even worse
Yeah.
for both of them. I think.
They're in this together, and they are the only ones that understand what the other might be going through or the problems related to their state right now, and they're not helping each other at all.
Yep. And the breakdown. Oh my god. Okay. At the beginning, I understand and I agree why the parents made him leave the house. Like, it's literally for legal problems. It's a government find that you have a meth lab, they will take everything and we lose something.
Question though, you think it's fair to basically tell him turn your life around, but do it on
In
the
72
street?
hours, no.
Do it on
Like-
the street where you. I mean, to me, it's like worsening the problem. Like, yes, he's not helping himself. True. He just like Walter, they
No,
both
man.
dug their graves.
Like they said, maybe Jesse have a right to stay in the house, but I don't know how the testament was making, but I heard that it's the parents' house.
Yeah.
And he intends to stay in the house, but if they want to bomb them, it's still their house.
It is.
And I saw problems with it's now homelessness.
Homeless people, yeah.
Homeless people or parents living with people. I think I said it once or twice.
Probably, it's okay.
That homeless people or parents having problem with their children is very difficult to live because you want to help them but you don't know how to do, or when it starts to be a burden to the family. So you need to break the bond. Like, they help a lot. As I heard, it was their house. I believe he was crashing.
Well,
he was,
to be honest though, you saw the photo of him and his aunt. You heard that he made a lot of research when she was ill with cancer. She took care of her. That
Yeah.
he helped
Yes,
out.
yes.
When Walter started his treatment and he was feeling bad, he said, "Oh, my aunt said like, put an ice pack on your head. It's gonna help."
Yeah, but I don't
He was
believe-
aware and he was
Yeah.
taking care of her. From what I
Oh,
understood, he
there's a
lived
reason
there.
he was there. There's
Yeah.
a reason she loves him. But do you think that she wants to have a meth lab in the basement made by Jesse?
But from what I heard, he was really close to his aunt, and he made a lot of sacrifices for her. He took care of her, like he said. I believe him when he says that he took her to her
But
appointments.
she should have changed the testament to give the house to Jesse, not the
She
parents.
was sick. I don't think she had the time, or I mean, he was still a kid when that happened. So
Yeah.
well, I mean, he's
I
barely
don't-
legal here,
know.
so he's like what 25 or something. So
Yeah, I don't know how many times passed since she died.
So, but I think that the way the mom reacted to, like saying, "Oh, you did not make her lunch every day," I think she feels bad. And you saw her take the photo.
No,
of her
yes,
sister.
it was. He was starting to make her regret her
Yeah,
choice.
she wasn't
so-
there for her for the hunt. So
Oh, you don't make all the lunch. Come on.
yeah, but he's still there. He was still there.
and he's
so
and he's legitimate, but he's right to be mad at her.
yeah, and I mean,
But don't
from
slap
his
him
point
for
of
that.
view, they had an arrangement, and since he helped out and he was really close to his aunt,
But-
he kind of in his head he deserves to live in that
Yeah.
house. I agree with you,
But
though.
since the beginning, he was saying it's my house.
Well, I mean, he lives there.
Like, he lives there, but it was his own. But it's not really.
Not
it's
really.
the parents' house, so that's the problem.
Yeah, which is why I agree with you about the parents having the right to deal with the situation. Because yes, if someone had found the lab other than the parents, it would have fallen on them. Although I have to say, I really hate their way of always saying stuff like, "Oh, the DEA agents came to our door." And we don't want to deal with your stuff. The way they talk about it is it's like they fear other people's opinion of them. It's almost like, "Oh no, we're not gonna keep helping you out because you're making us look bad, and we don't want your reputation."
We saw that. I saw often that attitude in. But in some people, I saw that they don't want what the neighbor's gonna say.
Yeah, that's shit.
what they
Nah.
would think of us, but I don't feel that.
Well, that's what
Maybe
I
you
thought
can
the
see,
first time.
maybe you can see the situation in the both ways. Like maybe it was because of what the neighbors, what people's gonna say of us, or as I was looking at the situation, it was more like we or I. When you speak in the I, at the first person, you tell your feelings, that how you're doing. We do not want this. It hurt us.
Good way to see this. Like I've said, I saw it another way when I first watched the episode. But like, since this is the second time I'm watching this, I see it differently now. I can like step back from Jesse a little bit because this episode was really hard for me.
It was hard.
Yeah. For Jesse, that was
Back.
extreme, and I felt so bad for him. So I was really angry at the parents because even though I understood why they kicked him out, I thought that sending him on his own like this was not going to help him at all. I felt like it was making it worse, and it did make it worse for him. So, especially since he has no money right now.
I agree with what they were doing, but what I would have done,
What you would have done?
what I would have done is, yes, okay, there's a med lab, but clean it out, as he said he did it. Go watch if there's still a med lab, and I will give him 1 month to get kicked out, and
I would've made a
find
deal
another
with him.
house, find you a real job, a real income, but don't. If the family doesn't want to have anything to concern about Jesse, right? Get the fuck out of his life. Don't care about what he's doing.
I would have made a deal with him. Go to rehab, and if you go to rehab, you can have the house back, or something like that.
Oh, I do believe they did.
I don't even think he ever went to rehab.
Rehab?
They have no idea just the extent of what he's doing. Like, they thought he was making speed. So, the cat loves you, he's just not,
Yes, you are.
Give him a
You
chance.
just have to say that you're fine, but you're not really fine.
But still, yeah, so yeah, I don't agree, like you said, with the way they did this.
Now, and I do believe that if you need to have your priorities straight. If you want to help him, help him. They will say it's tough love, but it's not the tough love. Anybody deserves a tough love like that. You need to separate yourself to the situation, fine. But don't try to break him down by make him leave in 72 hours or try to
I feel like they didn't see an
make
out.
him feel like a mess because you're kicking him out.
Yeah.
He's already in a situation of helplessness, and now you're like kicking someone on the floor.
Although I have to admire the mom for standing up, because Jesse's really good. Like, I noticed this later on in the show, but now I'm seeing it in this episode. He's really good at using emotions and pittiness, and just making himself
You know how to make
manipulate
them feel
people.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, I'm sure, and it works in the past, and I do believe the parents have their reasons to be hard on him.
Yeah. Which is
He
actually
feels betrayed a lot, I do believe.
Yeah.
And like I said, I would have give him 1 month to get him straight, but 72 hours, it was really rough. We saw that. How would you turn around of that? It's very difficult.
Yeah.
And right now, his coping situation when something bad happens, it's drugs. So now you're just making him go way more down.
And the sad thing is, like, he believes he's the guy. Like, he believes that there are so many people around him that could help him out. But when he's in a tough situation, there's actually
Nobody's
no one.
there.
Yeah. I think we actually saw a scene like that in season 1 when he was with Skinny Pete and his other friend whose name I forgot. The big guy. They were sitting together and Jesse was he didn't want to take meth. What? Combo, thank you.
Combo.
And they were, he wanted
Yeah.
to smoke pot, and he was like, I'm not doing meth anymore, because it was making him really anxious after the Tuco stuff, and after the death of Crazy.
And they were leaving because
because he didn't want to give him meth. So, you don't have any meth, like, it's okay, we'll leave, like, we don't want to spend time with you.
No.
We're here for the drugs.
I think I have some. I can make it out.
He needs to keep up the persona he's given himself, because they're not staying for him. They're staying for the
you
persona.
feel accepted because you have the same way of life, but when this way of life is going, you're left alone.
And the guy can stand up to his wife.
Yeah, and we saw the same thing right now in this episode because he didn't have anybody to help him. Even Walter was dealing with his own problems. And
It was the worst timing ever. Worst timing.
yeah. Yes, of both of them. And
Walter too, like he.
like I said, I agree with the. I was feeling a lack of empathy at the beginning of Jesse, but going way
worse.
down there, it was hard to see.
Yeah.
And the breakdown and Walter was. We saw Walter. All the scenes in Walter, I would have put him back his own words to himself. Like when he said to at the beginning, like when he was asking question to Skylar, I could have asked you the same thing. When he was talking to Walter Jr. In his driving lessons.
During in a
He
car,
was giving them the driving license when he said the right way or the easy way.
You know, I don't think I picked up on that the first time, or I was picking up on other stuff.
Oh no, I saw it way
That was
now.
definitely relating to Walter.
Like I
too.
could have make it to yourself. You could have taken your pride down and take the money of Grey Corp.
Yep. And you know, when I see Walter talk to his son like that, I keep thinking that Walter just cannot see another way from his own way. It's always his way or no way, you know? He's telling it to his son, that's how you have to do it. That's exactly how it should happen. So you
Always.
do it. But his son, he's like, no, Dad, I don't go through the same things you do. You need to see it my way sometimes. But Walter does not want to do that.
No.
He does the same thing with Jesse.
Of course, you want to make him normal like everybody else. Of course, you don't. When you're talking about pedals, you want to. If you have two pedals in like in an automatic car, yes, of course you will switch. You
Yeah.
will just take the right foot. But in the situation of Walter Jr., you can just make him change
Like, I mean, it's going to get easier
One day
with
to another.
time. It's going to get easier, but
Yeah.
he's learning it
Give
his
him
way.
time.
Yeah. And like I said, that's one thing he does also with Jesse. It's like, he doesn't want to acknowledge that these two have problems and that they're dealing with. He doesn't want to help them with the problem. He just wants them to do exactly what he wants.
Yep.
Do it the way I want it to happen. Jesse, don't come to me. I don't care if you have problems.
Yeah,
Deal with
Walter
them.
is selfish.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, we can see it just about the money, about their way of living, or.
And that we also saw one of his ways of.
And Skylar, oh my God, selfish AF. Like you can ask yourself the same question you're talking to Skylar and don't.
Skylar is selfish, or Walter is selfish?
Walter is selfish.
When it comes to Skylar. Okay.
Well, when it comes to Skylar, you can ask the same question you were asking her. You can tell to yourself.
Where were you? Why didn't you tell me anything? Yeah, you've been doing the same thing for
You
2
know that
seasons.
for a long time. Nah.
Yeah. I mean, she, like you said, she totally gave him a taste of his own medicine.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
It was a
It's-
mirror.
situation.
Right.
Yeah. But now she's definitely stressed out. That's not going to be nice in the future. But yeah, we saw another way for Walter to deal with stress too, putting Jesse down.
Yeah, it was his punching bag.
Yep.
And that was hard. I
I know.
felt hard for Jesse. Like he was really down in the dumps, and
Especially since he
Walter
sees-
is that figure, telling him everything he did wrong.
And I mean, he sees him as a power figure. He sees him as almost a father figure. He looks up to him. So what he wants, I feel like what Jesse wants from Walter is acknowledgement. He wants Walter to pat him on the back and say, "Son, you're doing a good thing."
And what was qu'est-ce qui restait de
What was left?
What was left
of his pride.
of his pride, you just like burn it down.
Yeah.
With you're useless right now because I do I do the dealing and the cooking. You deserve nothing.
Exactly.
Blah blah blah. And I was like,
That was
try not to cry a lot.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Walter, just like Jesse wants Walter to raise him up a little bit, Walter keeps pushing Jesse down because if he sees that Jesse is down, he feels that he's better bigger.
No,
and control.
I do believe he saw Jesse at this moment like a burden, like
No, but
someone
I mean,
who's making
to put him
everything
down. What I mean is to put Jesse down makes him feel better about himself because right now he's
You
being
think?
down. Yeah, because I mean his family situation, he feels really down about how Skylar's treating him, how Flynn is treating him. Both of them are pushing him away and making him feel like he needs to run after them. But when he's with Jesse, Jesse looks up to him so much that he listens when he talks. So when he pushes him down, I think he feels better about himself because he feels like he's in control of Jesse. He can just do everything he wants and just push his anger onto the kid, and he's gonna take it. Because that's how it works.
I didn't see it like that.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yes, but I saw Jesse more like at a punching bag for everything, and Jesse was the representation of the drug dealing, and right now Walter, after he was having problems with Skylar about the situation of always leaving, and right now he was having Jesse in front of his face. Jesse represents everything about the drug dealing, and he was mad about this. He was angry, like right now I'm angry about this part of my life, and Jesse was there. He just vomit all his hatred on him.
It's another interesting way to see this.
Yes,
that's what I
very
love about.
psychological.
That's what I really love about good TV shows like that. It's because there is no right answer to this, but it's up for many interpretations. So that's why I love talking about.
Oh,
shows
we're
like
like
this
in
as
the
well.
English class, like why is the sky blue and why is the door blue?
What was the intention of the author when he wrote that on his paper? No, we'll never know the true answer, but we can argue about what we think
Point
is
of
the right
views.
answer.
Point of views.
So that was down. Do you have anything else to talk about? Something else we saw?
I think that, yeah.
If you have other
all
ideas,
of
it's
it.
going to come back in the other episodes. That's another thing that's really good about Breaking Bad. Nothing is ever forgotten or left behind. If something happens in the show, it matters, and it's going to stay.
But not right now. How I'm seeing it is about Jesse's parents. Like, ils ont coupé les ponts. They break the...
They they stopped
cut
contact
contact.
with her, yeah.
Yeah, they cut contacts with Jesse. Fine. I never want to see you again in my life. Like, don't bring up your problem.
I think
or
at this
everything
point,
like
it's
that.
almost like at this point, they're saying, come back to us with none of your bullshit, and we'll accept you back. No, with none of your bullshit, but we'll have to talk about this later on in the show, because we can't.
That's how I'm feeling right now. I never want to see you again for problems, or don't bring up the mess or the problem in Jesse. Don't try to make him the good that talk or le sermonner, le chicaner.
Just discipline him. I don't know.
Yeah, don't ever discipline him. You want to cut cords? You want to cut every contact with him? You
We do that, but do
they
that.
literally disowned him. So
Well, they still call him son and stuff, but anyway, we won't go further.
I will think
because-
about it and we'll.
Yeah, but
see.
think about it, because I can't say much more about this situation.
So that's a wrap for episode 4 of
Yes.
season 2 of Breaking Bad.
Thank you guys so much for watching it with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it's already on Patreon. The link
yeah.
is yes, it is.
Oh my God, no!
The link is in the description.
Or you can wait for next week. It will be out in the YouTube channel.
Yes. See you then.
Bye, guys.
Bye.